Hi guys, welcome back to Race 07 and Round 5 of the 1992 SORAC British Touring Car Championship. We're at famous Brands Hatch Indy circuit in Kent, and the session info for this race. Current track conditions are damp, but the forecast is dry over the weekend. Track temperature 20 degrees, ambient temperature 28 degrees, so it should dry out fairly quickly. And as you can hear in the background, qualifying is well and truly underway. Just over 22 minutes left to go in this session. So with that, let's just skip that and get onto the grid and see where we all line up for round 5 of the 1992 British Touring Car Championship. So taking his first pole position this season is Andy Rouse in the Toyota Carina, with Ray Belm alongside. Will Hoy and Jeff Allen are on row number 2, with David Leslie and Ian Flux 5th and 6th. Row 4 is Keith O'Dore and Carl Jones, with Alan Menu and John Cleland on row 5. 11th and 12th is Steve Soper and Tim Sugden, with Bobby Verdon-Rowe and Tim Harvey on row number 7. Row 8 is Lawrence Bristow and Andy Middlehurst, and on the back of the grid is myself. So, final rundown positions of the starting grid of round 5 of the Touring Car Championship. Andy Rouse was the only one to get into the 49s. Everyone was in the 50s, 51s or 52 second lap times. The top 10 were separated by only 1 second, so it was very, very close at the top. Andy Middlehurst, though, not so much in the way of luck for him, starting 16th. But at least he's got a time on the board. I haven't got anything. All I'm hoping for is that we don't get taken out by Ian Flux this time. But we shall see. Don't know what country that announcer is supposed to be from. But, anyway. Getting ready for round 5 of the 1992 British Touring Car Championship is underway. A little bit of wheel spin, but we seem to get quite a good start. Try and go up the outside of Middlehurst. Bit tentative going through turn number 1. Everyone seems to have gone through cleanly, which is a miracle in itself. And the caution already. Must have been just a small spin. Everyone seems to have got through fine. Or a half spin. Right, not too bad. Clean start for pretty much everyone. Don't expect me to talk too much on this race, purely for the fact that I do want to concentrate. Cleland, move. Don't get in my way, man. To head into Paddock Hill one more time and go up towards Druids. Oh, and another yellow flag in Sector 1, but that was again just a small spin. Cleared up almost immediately. Not even noteworthy, actually. And one of the BMWs decided to take a little spin. I think that might have been Alan Menu. Mwahaha. Oh, and whoever that is behind, trying to get up on my inside. Oh. Cleland in front, cocking his rear wheel, going around the final corner. And we are currently in 10th. Oh no, we're in 11th position. Oh, and Cleland, bloody hell. That is what I'm talking about. Luckily, he kept it together. That is what I mean about the grip levels being a bit too high on this track. Cars can flip so easily. Holy shit. Oh, and he's gone again. Oh, Cleland is out of the race. Oh my god. Oh, I don't know why that... I don't know why I find that so funny. I think it was just purely for the fact of the flip, and then he immediately carried on as if nothing happened. Oh, unfortunately though, it looks like John Cleland will be a retirement in this race after that mishap. Hopefully that doesn't continue to happen throughout this entire race, but we never know. Brands Hatch has always been a bit of a tricky one to get spot on, but oh well. Okay then. Alright, back to concentration, see if I can catch up to these drivers. Oh, we got a bit of a calamity going on in the final corner. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know. There's. I'm surprised the safety car hasn't come out yet, but yeah, this is gonna be, I think, one of those races where. I was hoping that this race was actually going to end up being flawless, but it did have some problems with the Grand Prix circuit. That's why I decided to go for the Indy circuit, but it looks like they're still having issues with the AI scripting and the grip and stuff like that, as I unfortunately go a bit wide. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that. It is purely down to AI, mod, and track combinations. So, one car's on his lid. Looks like he's going to stay there for the foreseeable future and for the remainder of this race anyway. But not to worry, we're still going to plod along. We're in 6th place at the moment, so we're in the points. We are carrying a lot more weight than before, so that is why it's a little bit harder to catch up to the front end of the field. We're carrying 80 kilos of weight. And the yellow flag is still out in Sector 3, so it looks like they haven't cleared away the accident just yet. Nope, he's still there. Whoa. Okay then, so that car was slowly morphing its way onto the track. Wonderful. got a bit of suspension damage, but it's not causing my car to turn on its own, which is good. Oh well, at least I did the race a favour and pushed him back off the track. God damn it, move. Get it. Harvey, move your ass. Please, mate. Jesus. Oh, and there goes another one. Bye. Oh, and there's another. Bloody hell. Yeah, this is really annoying. This is something I didn't want to happen. Purely for the fact that it ruins the authenticity, and it ruins just the fact that half the field will probably retire because of all these rollovers. So, oh well. So I think we're over halfway through this race now anyway. But yeah, I'm not really going to be happy with the results of this one, purely for the fact of the, oh, and my tyres are wearing out. Yeah, I mean, look at that, it's a total mess. Cars rolling all over the place. I'm not happy about that at all. So, yeah, I think this one, I honestly don't know, because I got a double header of this track later on in the year. That may change. That may change to somewhere else if this continues, but we shall see. On a positive note, the yellow flag in Sector 3 has been withdrawn. Even though there is a car still on the side of the track, upside down. The driver has crawled out under his own power, and the car has been withdrawn from the actual race itself. But that is one thing I do like about this game. It's a bit realistic on that aspect. So if you get like a car that has gone off the track, gone into the gravel pit, and basically has like a timeout period. If he can't release himself from the gravel in, say, 30 odd seconds, and he's far enough off the racing line, his car is retired, but the car stays on the track. It stays on the side of the track itself, which I think is really cool, like it used to be. You know, you didn't have all these like code 60s or yellow flag zones where they removed the cars off the side of the track, but it was like it used to be. You see like cars littered around the circuit if they've retired, especially Formula 1. Didn't have many safety cars or pace cars or whatever back then. So yeah, a nice little throwback, I think. And I will just take 5th place, away from Carl Jones. I think only about 12 cars are left in this race now, of the 17 starters. Will Hoy is miles ahead, but David Leslie is actually catching up to him. He was 8 seconds behind, now he's 7.7. I think I'm still like 25 seconds behind, or no, I'm even further back now. What am I netting at the moment? 33 seconds. Oh, locking up the brakes, going a bit wide. Yeah. So I'll get him back on this corner down here. Kind of. Not quite. I would say we got a handful of laps to go, maybe about 3 or 4. Ooh, brake, 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 get around, don't go on the gravel. Shit, you got the cut back. There we go. Take back to position through Paddock Hill. Okay, so the race is over. Will Hoy has won. I can see the checkered flag icon at the bottom of the window. So Will Hoy has won. David Leslie has taken second. And who's on the final step of the podium? It's going to be... my tyres are going off, so I've got no front end grip. No, I've lost that bloody position on the final damn corner. Ian Flux, oh god, he took third place. And I've taken 6th. Well, I can honestly say that was a bit anticlimactic, and I'm not really happy with how that race turned out, purely for the fact that the cars were rolling all over the place. But let's have a look at the final positions. Will Hoy gets 24 points, David Leslie in second with 18, Ian Flux gets 12 points in the BMW, Keith O'Dora, Carl Jones, myself, Ray Belm and Tim Sugden. The final timing, 4 DNFs, John Cleland, Jeff Allen, Steve Soper and Tim Harvey are the non-finishers. 13 cars finished in the end, Andy Rouse the last of them in the Toyota Carina. And I've got 48 points. Tim Harvey and Steve Soper are tied on 50 points. What's that? Will Hoy has moved up into pretty much third place. We're tied on 48 points each. 38 points for John Cleland. He's moved down to 5th now. I lose 5 kilograms of weight for the next race. I've only got 75 left. 60 for Tim Harvey and Steve Soper. Obviously, they didn't have very good races on Brands Hatch, but oh well. So there you go then. And where are we next time? Oh yeah, and here is also the manufacturer standings for the BMW Works team and the Vauxhall Works team. Toyota have moved up into, or sorry, no, they were 3rd anyway. I was always 4th. That's right, how could I forget? So where are we next time? We're at Donington Grand Prix circuit for the double header later on in the year. So I will leave it here for now then, and we'll be back next time for Donington in a couple of weeks time. So as always, thank you very much for watching. I do apologise that this race was a bit of a flop. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately, but oh well, we live and learn. Anyway, I will leave it here for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time for the next race of the 92 British Touring Car Championship. Take care.